Hey guys, Nikki O'Knows here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm here to talk to you guys about 5 taboo topics that parents, I really want you guys to talk to your child or your children about, because I'm telling you, if you don't teach them, parents, somebody else will. And you don't want the children, I would say the children of the corn, but you don't want the children and the other students teaching your child or children how to navigate situations, life, and people, because it may be detrimental to their health, well-being, and emotional balance. So parents, I'm here to talk to you guys about 5 things that I would love for you guys to talk to your children about. Now, although my name on YouTube is Nikki O'Knows, I do want you guys to know I am a principal of a preschool through 5th grade school. And I've been at that school for 10 years. I've been in education since 2002. And so I do know what I'm talking about, you guys. And parents, we need your help in the educational system so children and our students can better equip themselves with the tools necessary to just be successful when they get to difficult situations. And so parents, half of the battle comes from you guys having deep, awkward conversations about those taboo topics that nobody really wants to talk about with their child. But if you don't do it, parents, I'm telling y'all, somebody else will, and it's not always reversible. So my number 1 topic, parents, that I would like to share with you guys, if you could please talk to your child or children about, is just the whole concept of sexuality and relationships. Really, you guys, addressing these topics and situations with the kids and the students, it's a big deal because there's so much diversity on campuses that they're going to see a lot that is very different from the elementary school that they were at. There's a lot of wow and shock that takes place at middle school. So when you guys are thinking about having those discussions around sexuality and relationships, please talk to them really about sexual orientation, consent, and just healthy relationships. Number 2, mental health. Parents, talking about emotions, stress, anxiety, how to handle yourself when you're overwhelmed and just ticked off. That is extremely important. If a student needs help or your child needs help, do not be afraid of the resources, you guys, that are available. Talking to a counselor is not a bad thing. It's not. I promise you, it's not. They're available for students. They're available for staff. They're available for us adults. It is something that is very helpful when needed, as long as it's a good fit. If the counselor is a good person and they mesh well with your child, please accept the help when it comes to mental health, you guys. We got to make sure that these kids are equipped with what is needed to make sure they have a healthy, emotional well balance, so that way they can not only focus on academics, but who they are as a person. Number 3, parents, if you can please talk to your child about substance abuse. Never be that parent, you guys, that says, not my child. And I got to tell you guys, I've attended a child's funeral before because they went to hit the vape, and guess what? It wasn't just what we thought was in the vape. So parents, I know it's a taboo topic, but I hear friends from my stories that live in different countries and different states. They too have experienced some really hard-hitting losses because of substance abuse, right? So please, parents, if you get the chance, just discuss the risk associated with drugs and alcohol and just the overall importance of making informed choices. Informed choices, please. Number 4, when students go to middle school or really at any level, body image, you guys, and self-esteem, it's major. They got to dress fresh, have the flyest cell phone, jewelry on, Nikes popping. It's a lot. It is a lot, because that body image and the self-esteem and how you look to others, it matters to a lot of students, to a lot of children. But if you have conversations, parents, about body positivity and societal standards and just really the impacts of media on self-worth, I'm telling you, you will set your child up for success. I promise you. Body image, you guys, is so key in middle school. It is so essential. So parents, please talk to your child or children about just body positivity. And the last one, you guys, once again, is about death and grief. Just navigate those conversations, you guys, about loss and mourning and just the cycle of life in a sensitive manner so that way your child or children can better understand about death and the loss of a loved one or an animal, and also having compassion and empathy when their friend or a teacher or perhaps even you lose a loved one, right? So death and grief, you guys, are very, very essential. So just to recap, my number one, parents, please talk to your child about sexuality and relationships. Number two, about mental health. Number three, about substance abuse. Number four, about body imaging and self-esteem. And number five, about death and grief. Parents, I truly appreciate you. I know I'm Nikki O's on YouTube, Nikki O Knows on YouTube, but I'm a principal during the day first. So thank you guys so much. And it will truly help us and also help your child in the long run when they're college and career ready in life and a grown adult having to make their own decisions. It will truly help them, you guys, for the path of life so they can be on that path to success and really have greater opportunity because they're well balanced emotionally, academically, socially, mentally. And that's what we want. We want to just focus on the whole child. That is what we focus on, not a piece of the child. We focus on the whole child. And parents, if you can help us with these conversations as an educator, myself, I'm telling you, like I said, I've been in education since '02. It truly helps when we have a positive partnership. I promise you, it really, truly helps. So parents, please have those conversations with your kiddos before they adventure into middle school land, because you do not want someone else other than you teaching your child the wrongs and rights, the ins and outs, the how-tos of society. Please, parents, I have faith in you. I hope you guys all figure out a way to have those conversations and just stay in the loop of what's going on with your child, because at the end of the day, if they make a decision, you cannot rewind. So parents, help us with those first decisions. And that comes from communication and conversations and having those difficult conversations with your child and talking about those 5 areas of taboo. I didn't name all of them, you guys, but if you can just stick to those 5 areas that I just discussed, that will help tremendously to build a successful, independent adult. Thank you guys so much. Nikki O Knows, also Principal Owens, signing off. Have a great day.